All right, guys. So I just found this out today. That one of Diddy's jail phone calls leaked, and I'm pretty sure he's talking to his son. By the way, his son, I think, was it Sean? What's the other one? He looked just like him. Justin, I think that's his name. He just got like a charge for like assaulting a woman, or So listen, get them all out of here. Okay, they're all nasty. Okay, I bet the house on it. Okay, and it also leads to what I'm about to show you right here is that well, we're gonna play the phone call, and it's quite interesting that the phone call comes and then the events of the last 48 hours happen. Let's check this out. Let's turn it up. This is Diddy on the well, jail phone call. It's not prison, but jail phone call. Here's the full, unedited, without commentary leak of the Diddy prison phone call. It's crazy. Clearly, it's super suspect. Lots of innuendos and
Are you listening? Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes.
Look, he was even in some what? The leftover what? He's like, ask Quincy. He knows what I mean. He's like, oh, the leftover pizza box at the way.
Leftover from the pizza. The what? All the boxes leftover from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Did Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob. He ghosting. What this motherfucker doing? You think sweet now because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. No.
No, he's not. You must be out your mind if you think that nigga is walking out of that jail. Absolutely not. No, he is. Better send that nigga some baby oil in the commissary, cause he ain't going nowhere. And so he brought up Jay's name specifically, and then out of the blue, Jay-Z gets attached to the lawsuit. Interesting, huh? Interesting. I wonder if somebody put in a call or something. Huh?
Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. Alright, Pop. It's crazy right now. Everybody out there quiet as a motherfucker, huh? Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh. What about all these lawsuits, though, Pop? Ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. Bunch of money hungry bitches and shit. Pop.
Is this real? Is this real? Cause it doesn't seem real. Look, what's up with the cord? Look at this. Look at the cord. Bro, I don't think this is real, bro. I heard some academics had brought it up, and he said that he hadn't seen it yet. I didn't even see anybody post or anything. I didn't hear it until academics had talked about it in WAC 100, reliable source. He said he had heard it, I think, or one of them said, yeah. And I'm like, well, my thing is, if academics said, he's solidified, then it must be. But how could you be so overt with get the rest of the pizza boxes? If anybody knows anything about even just a little bit of the human trafficking and that world, the FBI even states on their website that one of the things they interchange young boys with is pizza. So that's why it's like, what? The pizza box? Huh? You just so happen to use that method? Oh, okay.
Justin said, what should he do?
Oops.
About his whip, though.
Oh, wait, so that's not... Okay, so that's not just... I can't remember his other son's name. Quincy? No, not...
What should he do about his whip, though? Man, the fuck is you talking about? You don't see this shit I'm dealing with right now? I know, Bob. I told him to do that. Hey, yo, check.
He's... Said, Daddy, the payment is due. What's he supposed to do with the Mercedes truck? Nigga, if you don't motherfucker. He was about to jump to the phone, bro. It's part of the levels of Diddy. Diddy's like a super, I don't know what you call, what, a sociopath or a psychopath. I don't know where it is where he could be so far on one side and be, yeah, and then be completely, like hanging nigga over the balcony, like Vanilla Ice and shit. Like, I mean, we all heard the rumors, you know. People come up missing. People, I mean, remember the last lawsuit where he got rid of or he blew up Kid Cudi's car. Yes, that's not hyperbole. I'm not exaggerating. He literally blew up the goddamn car. Okay, like it was Goodfellas or some shit, bro. Over Cassie. Because Cassie was trying to leave. She was talking to Kid Cudi. I guess he found out. Nut ass nigga. Put a bomb under the... And so then, when this happened, people were like, wait a minute, this can't be. And then go to Kid Cudi, like, hey, this can't be true, right? They're like, no, it is true. It's very true. I miss my 745. No, it's like, what? Bro, like, how is he... So this is why I'm like, bro, where's your mind at? You think they about to let you out of that place? Are you insane? Are you insane? No, nigga. You're not going anywhere, my nigga. Absolutely not. I think they're gonna, even if they even attempt, they'll put the number to some astronomical, goofy number that they think he won't be able to hit. And then all of a sudden, nigga get the mortgaging and doing X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the other. And all of a sudden, he come up with that money. They're gonna be, yeah, we didn't think you'd actually get it. Yeah. Thanks for playing, but no, you're staying in there.
Check this out. Tell his light-skinned ass to go make a club appearance or something. Motherfucker, make some money. You 30 years old and shit. Pay your own fucking car.
He's had enough of these niggas. He's like, son or not, motherfucker. I'm in here. Y'all supposed to be handling business. What did I teach you? You ain't teach him shit, nigga. You didn't teach him nothing. You taught him to suck off your teeth. So they don't know how to do nothing. Y'all shocked and shit. What did I tell you? Nothing, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you did nothing.
Hey, I told him drop some music. I'm about to drop a new track this week. Everybody gonna want to hear what my sound like. Man, we not doing that shit. Y'all need to stay quiet. I can rap though. We got attention right now. Man, just do the I told you to do. And don't forget about the list. Make sure that shit is fucking signed. Alright.
This is real? I'm still just questioning that this is real. P. Diddy's cryptic prison call. Could you, like, how could you be so dumb to even talk cryptically? Like, no, nigga. No. Nigga, you better write a letter or something. Why would you do that? This thing is about to... So, either way, thing is that... he pissed that Jay-Z wasn't helping him out. Hey, man. Jay-Z out and about, picking Super Bowl performers. He's like, hey, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Puff said, oh, really? Oh, yeah. Huh? You just gonna abandon me, huh? Up in here. Okay. About to, hey, John. No, you was there. No, I got a picture, still a picture. You're screwed, bro. Even if you didn't partake, but they know you know. You're fucked too. Either way. And it's like, you know how many people, like, they only got, like, why go just for him? Like, Jay-Z. And supposedly Jay-Z was like, manipulating the lady, you know, throwing his power around, you know, hey, this can happen, that can happen. Hey, bro, I mean, you know, Jay-Z and, yeah, listen, they both are, if you ask me, they're both scum. And they both have been promoting evil product. That's the most tamest way I could say. You know, him and Beyonce. You know, and I know Beyonce's got this weird cult. It's funny because both sides, whether it's black community, the men, black men or black women, it's like both sides are infatuated with both of them, right? Beyonce, I know girls that would walk over hot coals, bruh, for you know what I'm saying, for her. Ain't never met her a day in their life, but they'll do it for her because, and then with men too, with Jay-Z, you know, especially people from the East Coast, or they pedestalize Jay and put him in like God tier, you know, because it's not only that the rapping ability and he's, you know, one of the goats or maybe if the goat, but it's also the business acumen. Now you can dig a little deeper and you go a couple of servers, you go, wait a minute, okay, you didn't really get out the mud, dude. Like a lot, like I think, like his club, what 40-40 or whatever, I think it was like given to him. You know, he did Dame Dash dirty. You know, he did a lot of those guys at Rockefeller dirty. You know, and hey, most people say, hey, it's business. You know, and other side say, hey man, I thought we was family. We came up together. Like, you know, I think Jay is the type that he's not gonna sit down and try to have a conversation, try to convince you or try to, you know, push you to a certain way so you could alter, you know, how you operate or your perception from the order. He's just gonna be like, I'm outie. You're not gonna want no part of it. You know? Or you can just do you dirty, bro, like he did Dame and like just took like all the money. It's crazy. Like they saying Dame's like, you know, struggling. You know, he's got to sell this, got to sell that. Taxes, you know, them taxes always come up. When somebody who's struggling and starts hitting the rock bottom, they're falling. Once they get close to the bottom, the taxes always come, bro. They always come, bro. It's like, damn, I've been down and out for like 2 years. You know that. Why you waiting until now, bro? I only got a couple steps, and it'd be crazy too. They'd be like, you owe, yeah, 55 million. Yeah, 55 million. No payment plan. We're gonna need all of it in full. You're like, what? Are you serious? They'd be dead ass. Or they'll be like, okay, if you can't do that, are you sure? Okay. We'll be back. They could come back with a tow truck. I'm like, oh, who are all these vehicles in the driveway? They'll take your shit. You know? So really, you know, Jay, like I was saying, Jay and Beyonce have been kind of idolized, you know, I think to a crazy extent within the black community. But, you know, I heard, after the allegations come out, I heard the Breakfast Club this morning just glazing Jay-Z, glazing. Like, when it happened with Diddy was automatically, PR said, oh, he's guilty. It's over for you, nigga. You know, you're done, type shit. And yes, he did have the video with Cassie and shit, but still, like, with Jay right now, like, all I saw that, well, anybody can say anything. Anybody can make up anything. Oh, yeah? So, anybody can just, you think it's just that easy? You know? This is just coming from out of the blue. Who knows why? Come on, man. Come on, bruh. Come on. And they've idolized, they put him on such a pedestal that he can't do no wrong. They can't do no wrong. You know? And, but this is, Jay and especially Beyonce are the extreme parts of the spectrum where the black community has this serious problem with celebrity worshiping. You know, it's not just them two, even though they probably have some of the most fans, but all niggas do it. Everybody's got their own person that they like, you know, but we tend to idolize certain celebrities, and we don't just keep it to the entertainment. We're just like, oh yeah, I like how you rap, bro. All right, man, I'll be back. No, they're like, yo, well, what's your fam? They start emulating or digging deeper, and acting like they start saying things like they know this person. Especially if you hear a lot of these nut women on Twitter where they're talking about, I don't know, Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or whatever. They'd be like, she didn't know that. What are you talking about? She got the car and how was she supposed to know that? Huh? He called her yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck? you know all that. Were you there? Like, what are you talking about? Were you in the trunk? Backseat? What are you saying? With just such confidence. As if they know. Nikki will whoop her. I'm like, yo. And it's because of the idol worship. And the black community, sorry to say, I mean, we all know they're in shambles. Black community's in shambles. We're in shambles. Niggas can't admit it, but niggas are in shambles. And I think this is one of the issues. We are following and pedestalizing. Niggas ain't earn it. I tell people all the time, they'll listen to people like Charlemagne. I read Charlemagne's book. Two of his books. I like Charlemagne, especially when he initially came out and he was just, full die. He was, he'll challenge the narrative, say whatever he wanted. He'd do some risque stuff, but he was always pushing the envelope. Well, now he's went completely backwards, and he's, a stooge for the Democrat Party now. And if you ask him, this is what they always do. You ask him, I'm an independent. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Stop it. Who you fooling, nigga? No, you're not. You voting for Kamala. Okay, you voting a Democrat. You're pro-choice. And with the black community, it's, the men for the most part have been emasculated. Feminized at least. And the women are, and the men, a lot of this is one of my biggest pet peeves, one of my biggest things I say. When you're talking to the black community, you talk to the men and tell them stop being, here's the problem. They didn't have no men growing up. A lot of these dudes were raised in an environment where it's just all women. They could grow up, have 6 sisters, and a single mom with 4 aunts. Like, 2 dogs, both girls. It's like you can't escape it. That is naturally going to rub up. The question is to what degree. You gotta have like an uncle or cousin or something, but how much to offset it. And I understand how important it is to have both parents. But we're the one race that has completely threw that to the side of the window and be like, women can do any of that. You're going to be a single mother and raise a kid. It's that type of mentality. But I kind of veered off a little bit there. But no, the fact remains is that, the community needs to stop putting so much, cachet or revenue, whatever you want to call it, so much into these people, these celebrities. They're all shady. They're all got secret lives that you don't know about, that if you probably saw them, what they do behind closed doors, you probably freak. You don't get those Cat Williams, Shannon Sharp interviews where he's saying all that stuff. What's he calling Diddy and the pastor TBT? They saying he been doing some wild stuff. Come on, man. Come on, man. And again, this goes to the issue with the family in the home, where a lot of young boys are just don't. Not only are they struggle with masculinity, so they become emotional because they're raised by their moms, but they don't know even what stoicism is. They don't understand the whole idea of, hey, I'm a man, you're a woman. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to say what if you don't, then I'm just going to turn and I'm going to exit stage left. A lot of these dudes will entertain and get involved in the bullshit, the toxicity as they call it. You gotta cut that shit out. Okay? And men, black men specifically, need to start leading again. And black women need to get the fuck out the way. Sorry, you've had the reins for decades. Okay? Look where we are. Hmm? Do we need a progress report? See how it's going? I think we all know. It's the one community that's been a matriarchy. How's that been working out? Huh? Can we just admit the truth? No, of course not. Of course. We'll never. No. They'll wrap it and maneuver it somehow to be in men's fault. They always do. So, but I do want to watch, look at this nigga said, get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. That one right there was the sticker. That was just like, bruh, what? Like, but I do want to go. This video, it's not long. I know it says 22 minutes, but it's only the beginning. This is academics. Before Jay-Z, so this came out in like, this video. This was like a month or two ago, or whatever. Jason Lee, who's like the Hollywood Unlocked, I think that's his name of his website. He's like the Shade Room, the gossip. He's part of that community, of the black community. And he, I guess was real close with Jay-Z and Beyonce. And he basically tells a story right now that, Jay-Z and Beyonce and all his people have been hitting his phone trying to get the scoop on what's coming up the pike for Jay. So Jay has been aware. He knew. And somebody was. Excuse me. Hi. We have these papers. Huh? I'm gonna need you to, come to the courthouse. Jay was like, whoa, hey. So let's watch Jason Lee. I think he's hilarious. Let's watch what Jason Lee says about Jay-Z.
Watching, I know you're watching, but you got people calling me. Stop having people call me. You can call me yourself. You know how to get my number. You got people calling me. Call me yourself, because this right here is going to go viral. The way my job works on the internet, everybody's going to be clipping and sharing on TikTok. Watch this. Do your thing, TikTok. Jay-Z and Beyonce is going to see this. I am exhausted with people calling me about Jay-Z and Beyonce. You've never called for anything else, and I haven't even said anything about you yet. And yet I'm getting all these calls. I've gotten more calls over the weekend about Jay-Z and Beyonce. I think this is an opportunity to have a bridge and have a conversation about how this thing works, because I'm not a publicist. I am not I'm just Jason, okay? And I have opinions about unlocking Hollywood. Remember I said at the top of this show, or somewhere in the show, that I was in love with the entertainment industry until I found out it was Jeffrey Dahmer. This is part of the gnawing at the wrist that the industry does.
Did you catch that, what he said? Did you catch what he said?
Industry until I found out it was Jeffrey Dahmer. This is part of the top of this show, or somewhere in the show, that I was in love with the entertainment industry until I found out it was Jeffrey Dahmer. This is part of the gnawing at the wrist that the industry does.
How many times have we heard that story from people? I thought it was this way, and I did this, and I was climbing, and I was meeting new friends, and then went to some party and went upstairs, and there was a room, and there was another door, and there was another room, and we went through there, and all of a sudden everybody was asshole naked. You're like, oh shit, bro. Like, get out of there. But the whole idea. This is why I'm like, I don't understand how when stuff like this happens, people get so caught off guard or like, like, huh? What? They would never. It's like, but we've been hearing about this stuff for how long? Like, come on. Surprised they lasted this long if you want to be honest. Fucking.
Black excellence. We don't show up for each other like we should. And then when the shit's about to hit the fan or some shit, you think I'm going to go fan some shit. Now you showing up. Again, I'm not angry. I'm a little disappointed because as much as
we hit Jay with I'm not angry, just a little disappointed. Oh, he sunned him.
Loved this woman for years. I told you I don't like her as much as I used to. I still love her, but I'm not as super fan like I used to be. You know how much I was this woman, this is everything. And this together is everything. But is it?
No, that's the thing, it ain't.
Now, Smokey the Bear is popping up.
Oh.
And I don't like forest fires.
Uh-oh. A little smoke.
I do like the smell of wood, though. I've burned some firewood. I think this is an opportunity to have a conversation because I believe that we as a culture should be very supportive of each other before this stuff happens, so that way our proximity to it can help us tell the real story.
And my problem, I'll probably be for that. But I got to know what you've been doing to hold you down. I don't give a damn how much melanin you got. Have you been doing this? Are you doing this? Are you been charged with this? Are you been doing that? No. Fuck out of here. Don't give a damn. Once there's certain, this is why I want to know. I want to know where are the real allegations. Oh, 13-year-old little girl. Bye, nigga, you on your own. Like, what the fuck? No. And I usually go with my instinct. Right? I've been hearing way too long that he's a snake. So then when I hear something like the allegations, I'm like, this ain't the first time. Heard, rumblings of shit like this.
I don't know why. Why do you think Jay-Z is reaching out?
I think he does want to like put a lid on whatever could be brewing, but I don't know if that means he's guilty of something. I just think he's trying to put a lid on what could come out because you have a big voice and you have a big platform.
I just feel like it's so.
The woman running Jay-Z's company used to traffic drugs. We know this.
This is true. Desiree Perez. And then she dimed a whole bunch of people out. She was an undercover agent. It was something like, wait. And then, I guess, dimed everybody out, sent people to, and then she just went about her merry way. Like Mr. Jay-Z, I'm still in the Pax and Marcy. All that shit. What happened to that? Columbia, Noriega, and all, what happened to all that? Huh? Shit went right out the window.
No, allegedly. That Desiree was connected to the cartel or to the people who were killing people and selling drugs. Now, whether she was not or not, Jay-Z can choose whoever he wants to run his company. And I met her before, and she gave me permission to speak to the Don because that's what she was. The problem is, y'all are starting to realize that God is bigger than you. All the people y'all paying to intimidate people, not Jay-Z, but the industry.
They hit so
paying
far
to
up their
intimidate
ass.
people, threaten people, kill people, hanging them off the side of it. Y'all doing all this reckless ass shit as multimillionaire billionaires. You deserve all the downfalls that you get. And this is the glass that nobody thought would ever have a crack in it. Well, until we saw the video with Solange kicking you in the elevator. We don't know what that was about.
What, dude? Oh, because he was cheating. Look at this thing.
Again,
he knows some shit. Like, you listen to the way he's talking. He's talking real greasy, bro. Like, yeah, nigga, I know what's up. Huh? Call me yourself. Huh? Don't send your little people. Call me yourself. Huh? You scared, nigga? I'm like, yo, this nigga, he talking to Jay-Z crazy, bro. It's like, what is he doing? But there's method to the madness. He's not just doing it for no reason. And dude right here, Jason Lee, he's a really smart guy. He is a really smart guy. So he's not gonna overstep his bounds just for content or whatever. He don't need to do that. Man.
I don't even have free passes to the 40/40 club. Like,
And how you spent a lot of money on all the Renaissance
But I
Shows
did
you
that
want
because
to.
I never ever wanted to ask for anything free. Because
Right.
because Floyd Mayweather taught me a long time ago, don't ask nobody for nothing free because you don't want to be obligated to them. I pay for everything because I
Facts.
don't ever want people to say, why you say that? Don't say that. Don't. Nobody calls me and say, I say what I want to say.
And I bet you in that world, that actually like means something. Like they get given offered free shit and all tons of shit all the time, right? I remember the TV show Cribs. I remember what was it? Red? I don't remember who it was, but they had like a whole room of just yeah, it's just free shit people give me. I ain't never worn it. A whole bunch of shoes, jackets, all this shit. I'm like, nigga, you can warm the whole homeless with this, all this shit. Yeah, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. It's like, you know, they're so lackadaisical about it, and you know, so what's crazy is the people who are actually the most well off are the ones getting the most free shit. How funny is that? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Now, people call. Somebody called me yesterday. Let me tell you a call I got yesterday. Somebody called me and said, Jason, don't talk about that Jay-Z thing because you know he's going to come and snatch your company. He's going to sue you. He's going to do this and that. I'm not afraid of Jay-Z. I'm not afraid of what he's going to do because I'm not out here to say lies about Jay-Z. I love black excellence and I want to promote black excellence, which is why we wanted to honor Jay-Z this year, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And we were told Jay-Z don't like to be honored. Well, he took the honor from the Grammys, and then he played the She Don't Get the Grammys, and now the Country Music Association or awards, they're laughing at you with your Jolene. They want you to take your Jolene out of here because they don't believe that you should be singing country music, even though we created it and they sold them. But still, it doesn't matter. That's why we got to be working together to.
Why? Why don't they want her singing country music? You know? Because she's a known, you know, let's say demon, but you know they say she's into witchcraft and you know she's in all kinds of. You know what? Let's finish this. I'm gonna show you something else.
To tell our stories, but I will tell you to the audience, if I do come up missing, all the calls I've been getting have been about him. And listen,
See why? Cover
I
your
haven't
ass.
had any threatening calls. Nobody has said that they're going to hurt me, so I want to go on record for that. But
these type of, he's not like Diddy. See, Diddy goofy ass. I'ma kill you, nigga. But he just can't. He's too emotional. But Jay is the type like he wouldn't even call you himself. He'd go have a secretary call you. Hi, how's it going? This is your secretary from Jay-Z. We're just wondering if you got the donuts that we sent in. Like, oh, those are from you. Did you enjoy them? Like, yeah. Have a nice day. You're like, what? That's some type of shit. So shit never hits you, but he's super calculated beyond belief. You know, but sometimes too much calculation. Too much. Sometimes you gotta rely on your instincts to make moves. And I don't know, man. I just have this gut feeling that nigga, you just as nasty as Diddy. I just have that feeling because it's like I know if you weren't, don't tell me that you can't tell me that you did not know. You had no idea. You had no idea. You know about the Diddy parties. You ever went? Oh, you never been to one? That's what all the celebrities are. I haven't been to. Well, I know him for 20 years. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You were there, okay? Knock it the fuck off. Lying ass niggas, bro. Wow, I don't know. Oh, what's this house in Miami? I haven't been to Miami. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. With his guest list. You signed your name, okay? Stop it. You know, so everybody's just trying to, and it's like out of everybody, duck, goose. They picked his ass, and I think you know it's because he's like the second. He's the next up. He's the next, you know, next prize, or the next level. Some would say they're on the same level in a sense, Diddy and Jay. Yeah. Money wise, though, they're somewhere in the same ballpark. But You know, I have like it's like nobody is naming those executives that supposedly taught all of them this little nasty nonsense. You know, in the original settlement with Cassie, had a whole bunch of names in there. All of a sudden, they're boop, gone. You know, isn't it crazy? Like Sugar's in prison. Diddy about to go. It's like a lot of these guys, man, they end up, you know, and I mean, I know the music industry is shit and it's predatory and, you know, is that what the case is? Is that they're coming after you and they have their eye on you and they want you, you know, and you blackmail basically. It's like we taught you. You know, I really, really don't like to think that, like, those videos, when I see the videos of, like, Puff with Justin Bieber. And then it's like Usher. And Diddy always says some out of pocket fucking all the time. Yeah, we used to fight over the Cheerios. It's like, nigga, what the fuck? And Usher be like, yeah, you know, that's my brother. You know, I haven't heard from you, Usher. Huh? I have seen clips of him. He's still doing his tour, or he's got a Vegas residency. Interesting. Any comment? You know, so yeah, I do think even Justin Bieber has like made songs about, you know, some shit happened to me that's fucked up, and you look at the violent. Oh man, it's just so nasty. So he'd be like, he gonna be with me for the weekend. You're like, oh. Once you find out, you're like, no. Nighty night. Keep your butthole tight. Oh no, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's over the line. We crossed the line. It's not funny. Okay? Not funny. Nighty night. Keep your butthole tight. Classic. I don't care what you say. Oh. All right, so let's move on. Let's move. Oh man. So yeah, he's screwed. Oh, so what I wanted to show you is this lady right here. So this is Marina Abramovich, of course, the Abramovich, pouring blood over a child effigy. She is known to perform satanic art rituals with stars such as Lady Gaga, Jay-Z, William Dafoe, plus more. Man, I've seen some crazy pictures involving this nutty lady. She was also featured in a video for Microsoft. Diddy is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, she has a video when Jay-Z, I think he did one of his albums, and he had like an art gallery or something, and him and her were in there doing weirdo shit. Look at her, pouring blood. She's like really close. What the fuck? What's wrong with these people? See, I see shit like this, and people be like, it's just art. Like, nah. 1 or 2 times maybe it's art. They consistently be doing this goofy shit. And everything they promote is negative, evil, bad, demonic, you know. But okay, so the lady, Marina Abramovich. We'll find the video with her and Jay-Z. Okay. Uh-oh. And see, that's another thing. Okay, no, we're not going to watch Jaguar, right? Because I'm sure some of the things she might say, she's control opposition to me, if you ask me. Control opposition. I think she says a lot of stuff that's true, but she says a whole bunch of BS. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony on not only what Mr. Carter has done, Mr. Carter has done. Where's that thing? I have the victims right now who are willing to give testimony on what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things, keeping people against their will. What? Putting people on planes while they're unconscious. We're gonna get there in a second. Just like Aaliyah got put on that plane unconscious. Oh, no way. Regarding Aaliyah, one of the passengers gave her an unidentified pill and a glass of water. She took the pill, fell back asleep, and was carried into the plane. I've heard this before. Aaliyah married R. Kelly when she was 15. Dude, I know her death is not an accident. Yeah, I mean, listen. How many deaths? So many. And I don't buy that they're all just, oh, it's an accident. Oops. Oopsie daisy, but no, fuck, lying. Remember, Left Eye. And it's always after some, they try to do this, or they try to escape, or they don't want nothing to do with this anymore, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, you think you can, and then, 5 News, we have the rapper Freeway, who is to be connected to, you're like, wait, what? Crazy. And so, I do believe that, okay, let's go to this. Let's find this lady first. Marina. That's a shame. And remember, Aaliyah was dating Dame Dash, Jay-Z's business partner. Author of Kim Porter's tell-all book, says he has tapes on Diddy and others that would shut down Hollywood. Okay, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this. I'm not buying you guys doing this shit no more. If you got tapes, if you got something, put it out. Okay? I don't want to hear this bullshit. Man, when the 23rd of December comes at 2:09, you in trouble. No, nigga, just come on, right now. You can't do it? Nigga, get the fuck out of my face, bro. And you're lying. You're lying. Okay? Because if you really have, like, people getting hurt and all that shit on, getting taken advantage and all this weird stuff, what, you just holding it for shits and giggles? Like, why are you holding on to it? Do what you're supposed to do with it. And what I even heard what Dame Dash was talking about, remember Jay-Z's old business partner, he brought up that he was like, I was reading something where they were saying that, they'll give you something to drink and they'll knock you out. It will knock you out. Or when, they would use baby oil, this baby oil that they'll put on you. This is why I knew when everybody was joking about all the baby oil being brought in. They're like, he got 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Ooh, he a nasty freak. Okay, yes, that's probably true. Of course, he's a nasty freak. But they don't confiscate baby oil. And that's when it hit me when I was like, oh, that shit is probably some kind of, you know what I'm saying? They put it on you, and it goes through the pores, knock you the fuck out. GHB. Bing, 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 bing. For sure, bro. And even Dame was like saying, he was like, I heard people were talking about, this person getting pneumonia, and then almost dying. I think that's how Puffy's old wife, Kim Porter, I think she died of pneumonia. Right? So, listen, man. They're all corrupt. They're all dirty. If you ask me, they all need to go to prison. And if you knew about it, yep. You get top bunk, he'll get bottom. If you knew about it, your ass need to be in prison too. You a nasty motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how many millions was on the line. No. 13-year-old? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. No. Absolutely no. No, you need to be hung upside. Let's see what this homeboy got to say. And then I'm gonna wrap up soon and get up out of here. I'm gonna talk about Daniel Penny. And then, the healthcare CEO. Her connection to Nancy something weird is going on there. Well, I just went a little too long on Jay-Z, but I'm probably gonna do another video after this to cover those other two. The news today has been off the chain, baby. Okay, let's.
The book alleges that Diddy kept a vault of tapes documenting his alleged sexual encounters. Was there any hard evidence that such a vault existed?
The sources say there was a vault that existed, yes, and some of the tapes were flown out of the country on a private jet. That's from the sources directly, so I have to believe them. If she's angry, if she was abused, if she's fighting back, because we know through, and I'm going to reveal some of these other things that are on the drive that discuss why she was doing it and when, okay?
So you didn't. These are other things that you didn't include in. And why did you keep that out?
Correct, because I can't reveal everything at once. It's too shocking. If I was to release those tapes, the world would shut down. Okay, if I
What? What you mean too shocking? Nah, nigga, now you sound suspect, bro. What you mean too shocking? You gonna release that shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? Too shocking. Probably like some crazy stuff, like Obama. You're like, oh shit, not him. I'm not buying it. It's too shocking. It's too hardcore. Stop it. Okay, stop it. Stop. Put it out there. Give it to the police. Do what you gotta do. Stop holding on to it like a weirdo, nigga. What you doing that for?
showed one of these tapes,
So
I'm telling you right now, the whole music industry and Hollywood, it would just grind down like this. They're all going to start pointing at each other like this, and it's going to be bad. We've already set it up.
Then throw them all in jail. That's what I say. You know what? Since y'all want to do the Spider-Man meme, huh? All y'all go to jail. How about that? All y'all go to jail. All y'all go to jail until further notice. Until we can piece all this shit out. Okay? Because y'all all nasty. Nasty freaks.
We have multiple attorneys. We know how to do it. It's not my first rodeo. I solved the greatest murder case in history. 3 of them.
Oh.
I know how to do it. We're going to do it.
Okay. Put your balls on the table. Why don't you? Like, my man, what you talking about? Listen to this guy. Hey. Solved the craziest murder cases ever. Huh? You remember? O.J.? Remember him? Yeah. That was me. No. I wonder who he did. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I don't know who he tried. But he's for sure one of them Hollywood lawyers from the 90s and shit. Like Johnny Cochran and shit. He got a little swag, got a little... He be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Hey, puppy. You know, give him dap, you know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, shit, nigga. That Italian nigga got some sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? He got some motion.
But just going to come in pieces. And there's also ways we can, let's say, not censor it, but we can kind of soften it, right? Like the whole tape doesn't have to come out. All the tape. I don't have all the tapes. There's other people that have the tapes. I can't control them. We already know they're shopping in Hollywood. We have proof of other people telling us. We actually didn't have that one they showed. So there's multiple out there.
Oh, y'all
Remember, it's been going on for 30 years. Mm-hmm. So I'm not the only one who has them. I have specific ones that no one has. But so
y'all need to go to jail with that nasty shit. If it's what I'm thinking is this, that kind of what y'all keeping it in the vault for? Weirdos. Okay. We shutting it down. Alright. Jay-Z. Man. He's screwed. Let's end out with this video. I think it's a very telling video. And it basically, just play it, and then like we'll go. Oh, there you go. Oops. Oops. Here we go. All right, guys. I'm going to put this video on, and then I will see you guys next time. Let's see.
If your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there. Like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil.
Huh?
Sold my soul to the devil. Well, needless to say, sold my soul.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. Lisa came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
That was a thing for a minute, just from soul to soul, right? Yeah. They ain't take too long, not even. Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you. I sold my soul a good price out of sight.
Biggest rumor though now that I sold my soul to Satan.
I sold my soul to the devil. This is the first time I'm wearing a long dress, so soak it in, America. Get used to this.
If the devil, let's say if the devil comes to you, right? And so I'll give you $100 million, but I want you to turn your back on God. Would you turn your back on God?
Murder was the case. I want my shit to be about cutting a deal with the devil, then getting sentenced to the pen. Then the shit happens.
I was like, now I have to do something pretty ridiculous and insane with my life. So why not sell my soul and go on Jersey Shore? That's what I did.
Sign up for that in the contract. You know that's going to happen.
Yeah, we sell our soul.
Have we sold our soul to the devil? How else can you explain us being here?
I like summon Satan, and I write about how I made it. Where do you summon Satan? It's in the chapter called Eat, Pray, Love, Conjure Satan. And when I was 12 years old, I signed a deal with Satan in my room, and I was to...
CBS doesn't condone this.
Wait a minute. Because I wanted to get famous no matter what, and, you know, then I forgot that I had this deal with Satan and everything, and then I got really famous. And then one day I, had this tragic singing accident at the...
yes, I remember that, yeah.
And I realized then that Satan was coming for my soul.
Made me want to go back to Satan worship. Well, it worked for me. It got me a career.
The devil. But I call him Beelzebub, Lucifer. It's how I got this job.
Why is your hand over your eye? Because I'm a devil worshiper. What are you talking about? Well, I had tickets to see the devil worshiper.
And so I did research in satanic kind of cults and stuff like that. And, you know, as a matter of fact, in Los Angeles right now, there's like 50,000 devil worshippers. And that's not even that's not even including the agents.
Yeah.
Good evening, godless sodomites. I'm bringing the truth, John. We're in Hollywood, the belly of the beast. It warps the minds of our children and weakens the resolve of our allies.
The results are often dramatic and always unexpected. We're here to honor achievement in that category.
By giving you a golden idol to worship. Kneel before your God, Babylon!
A lot of people come up here and they thank Jesus for this award. I want you to know that no one had less to do with this award than Jesus. He didn't help me a bit. If it was up to him, Caesar Milan would be up here with that damn dog. So all I can say is, suck it, Jesus. This award is my God now.
Very honored to be able to receive this amazing award from the devil, from the depths of my soul, from the devil, from the depths of my soul.
Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration on how to play this role.
I'd like to thank the devil and all the dark lords. You don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna...
I made a bargain with it, you know, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with you know, with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in the world we can't see.